Hi, with this video I'd like to give you a quick overview of what QlikView is. It's a software package which provides business intelligence, and at the moment a lot of companies' business intelligence looks much like this, an Excel spreadsheet, pulling in some figures and comparing them to each other. QlikView does this but in a much more engaging and dynamic way, so it can consume the data from your spreadsheets, database, just about any data source, and display the data in a way which is much more interactive. So we've got a typical graph of sales over time here and broken down by a couple of dimensions, product group and customer. And the difference with QlikView is that we can interact with every sort of thing that we see on the screen. So we could look on here for just dairy products, and we can see which customer is buying the most dairy. We can then select that customer and we can see which weeks they've been buying that in. We can then remove the product group and we can see what other products that customer's been buying. Each of these things we can get to the data behind it. We can get right back to the numbers, or if we want to do some more involved analysis we can come through here, and here's looking at 2 weeks of sales and what the differences are between them. So this last week's been quite favourable. We've got a positive variance. We go back to one of our previous weeks, we can select that and we can see that we didn't do so well in that week. We can break these numbers down by the product group, right down to the item descriptions of each item sold, and even on this view we can pick a single product and see exactly when that product was bought and by whom. If we want to get back to the row level detail that we've pulled into our document, we can do that, and that can be exported off should it need be. We can also export out graphics files for each of the charts, etc. So that data again in Excel. Now I'm looking at it here in the desktop application, which developers would have, but most users would be presented with the data in a web-based fashion. So this is the QlikView access point, which can be displayed in just about any browser, and any user that's ever sort of shopped online or searched online would be sort of feel familiar and happy with the environment they come into here and the way that they navigate around it. And the later versions of QlikView have some sort of social aspects to them, or items like you'd expect in a social thing. So you have favourites where you can take a document and say, right, this is one of my favourites, and we can pick our favourites from the list here, and here are a few that I've selected. The web is a strong part of QlikView, and the administration of the site is also done via web, and this is a shot of the enterprise management console where your system administrators would set up and administer the site from configuring where it consumes data, where it stores documents, who has access, etc. Also alerts and logging of what's going on, and you can use QlikView to sort of consume those logs as well. So QlikView looks after QlikView. I hope that's given you a bit of an overview about what QlikView is, and hopefully you'll go and find out some more. There's plenty of information out there, so all the best.